Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's get that Y bridge that we just saw in the previous video that I just painted up. Here it is, actually right here. Let's go ahead and get this thing installed. That way we can start putting together a little bit more of the upper half of the engine and then just get moving with that stuff, because that thing needs to get completely done and wired before we can do anything else with getting this thing cranked. So it's good work. All right, to start with here, let's go ahead and get this coolant line out of here. Well, it's gonna be a coolant line. There we go. So this line right here is one of the new ones that I had bought. This actually went to part of the heater core, and then the other part of the heater core came back to the EGR cooler that was sitting right here, which no longer exists. So that's pretty awesome. So we got to move these fuel lines out of the way. Let's see. I moved one clamp already. I still got it all taped up down in there. But yeah, I kind of hate this because I got to remove a whole lot of stuff that I had put back on there. So here we go. So now that turbo's out of the way, oh, it just makes my life easier, I guess. So guys, Y bridge. I totally forgot. I broke this little piece in here. So it's rotated too far this way. I'm going to stick a pipe in here and see if I can rotate it back, you know, pointing out this way. Because I'm like, what in the world? I know it doesn't go that direction. But that's what happened. I remember I did that when I took it off, just because I didn't care. I didn't think I was going to use it. I still might not be able to use it this time. I don't know. At least we got the turbo out of there. It just, if I have the space, why not use it, right? So we got rid of the turbo. Look what I did. I scratched my intake. I'm having a bad day. All right, Y bridge is in. Let me button up everything down in here, get all these bolts tight, and we'll move on from there. this thing. Boom, brand new one. Had this thing forever. Just sitting here. Even if I don't end up using it on the Humvee, I'll use it on my truck. So I don't have the fast system installed on my truck. Or this as of right now. All right, now that everything's finally buttoned up in here, which took me forever. It still took me forever to get to those bottom two front bolts on the Y bridge. Oh, man. Zuzu, put that in with such a wrong spot, man. Let's throw this on here. All right, so yeah, Tara helped me a bunch. We got the part that goes on, or the intake's pretty much good to go. And I'm really glad I'm gonna use this stock piece because it does bend right here. And it's gonna go over pretty much right here. I think I might only need like a 90 to get over here to where the box actually is gonna sit. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see when we get to that point. That's gonna be way on down the road, but hey, made a lot of progress today. Did use that Y bridge. I don't want to use that Y bridge, but just funds wise, YouTube don't pay me jack. I make, no joke, like $100 a month off YouTube. That won't even pay for one part. So I'm doing this for you guys, not to make money. I would love to be big time on YouTube, but I doubt it. Doubt it's gonna happen, man. But yeah, it's looking good. Progress. All right, guys, next morning here, I do got some regular stock steel. And I'm gonna go ahead and start maybe figuring a way to mount the intercooler on top of the radiator here. And it does have these nut inserts. Let me show you. So I'm definitely gonna utilize these nut inserts right here. So there's, 2, 4, 6, 8. And now this is a piece of steel and I've got some aluminum and I've got a couple pieces of this. This is the perfect width. I actually bought this just stuff I've had laying around here. So I guess I'm gonna do first is go ahead and get a length from right here to right here. Go ahead and cut those pieces, drill holes where I could insert, a bolt down inside there and just go from there. Down here on the donor truck, and I was just wondering, fuel lines. So this is the type of fittings that go on the existing Duramax. If I keep this fuel system for now, I could definitely use all this. Also has a fuel cooler right here. Probably end up taking that off and using that as well. I'm gonna mess around with this, unbolt it, and see what's up with that. Oh. Man, this cooler looks beautiful. I mean, as long as the thing's not clogged, which I highly doubt it. Good fuel ran out of it. I cleaned up all the parts individually. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use this on the Duramax build for the fuel cooler. Guys, I didn't even realize this, so I pulled this up earlier and cleaned it off. It's an entire hitch pin, like for a 7-point pin. This is awesome. It was down there because, you know, it had a gooseneck and a bunch of other stuff, and it was completely wrapped up on the frame, not even plugged in. So I was like, sweet. Maybe you can even use this on the Humvee so you can plug in a regular trailer harness. I know they make kits and all that stuff for it, and I got one, and it's outrageous for the my other Humvee. So, I don't know. It's at least worth saving. So, it's throwing a turbo coat again. But look at that. Wow, that's hot. Look at that exhaust leak. It completely separated from the flange right there. And I just happened to be out, and I took it by a well-known, full-blown like exhaust shop and all, and they wouldn't fix it. I was just like, hey, can you guys weld that real quick? I'm gonna kind of leave it with you because I had some errands to do. This was yesterday. And they're like, no, we can't. I'm like, unbelievable. All right, guess I'll do it myself. No engine light. Just got a package dropped off. Big shout out to Toss a Wrench for the hookup on the part number for this intercooler. Seems like it's the only thing that's going to fit inside in there. All right. Man. Smells new. And over here, we got some silicone couplings for the intercoolers as well. Nice. So guys, the intercooler right here is from CX Racing, and this is the actual part number. IC0053. AE wasn't on their site, but this was right here. So that's the number I got from Toss a Wrench. Thanks for hooking me up, man. This thing's gonna work out great. Yeah, that fits perfect. I mean, not even an inch to spare. That's perfect. All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. I got a long way on this thing, and I'm going to start building the basically the tray where all the intercoolers, all the coolers are going to sit in there, which I've actually, a little sneak peek, I've already got most of it done. So you're just going to have to wait and see that. A lot to come on this thing. I jumped back on this thing pretty hardcore. So just stay tuned, guys. You'll see it. It's going to be pretty awesome, and it's a good way to how all these coolers are going to fit. So see you guys next time. Take it easy. Huge shout out to Toss a Wrench. You're awesome, dude. Thanks.